Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. And thank you very much for hosting us. Thank you, Vice President Jourova, for all your great support of the project. And thank you, big thank you to Dr. Andre Lang, my co-founder of the Dennis Diderot Committee, who is a one-man lobbying army. If anybody needs anything done, you know, Andre is the man who can get it done. And of course, Christoph and Thibaut from RSF for taking up the project. Thanks so much. And thank you all for coming. Personally, this is a dream come true for me. I can't really believe that it's all happened, to tell you the truth. When I first wrote an article about how Eutelsat can positively influence the media situation in Russia, I had no idea that 2 years later, I'd be sitting here in the European Parliament actually launching such a program, but here we are. And it's the effect of this has happened essentially because of the work of so many people in the room. I named a few. And I've also been inspired by many of the people in this room as we've continued to work. Vice President Jourova, I remember your calls to continue the great work of Radio Free Europe during the Cold War, and I know we can expand upon that work. We must use all available tools and focus our approach to help win the minds of Russian speakers everywhere. Now, it was really my experience starting and managing pay TV companies in Ukraine and around the former Soviet Union, which gave me an understanding of how important satellite TV is in the region. As Christoph mentioned, so many people continue to get their news information and continue to watch television as their main source of information. And in Russia itself, more than 45% of households have satellite as their main form of television reception. Eutelsat, which is a French company with whom we are working on this project, accounts for at least 30% of all television households in Russia. Their satellite network is essentially providing much of the television in Russia. But I applaud Eutelsat for taking the right decision and agreeing to work with us on this project. The current satellite position from which we are broadcasting is an extremely powerful one. The hot bird, as it's called, at 13 degrees east, covers 61 million homes total, with 33 million in Europe, including 4.5 million in Russia, and about 800,000 households in the occupied Ukrainian territories. These households use this satellite in particular as their main form of television reception. Now, we'll continue to work with Eutelsat to increase our coverage in Russia and beyond, but this is a very good start and allows us to establish a base for safely broadcasting our package, which has the potential to reach up to 25 channels, as Christoph mentioned, at our current level of bandwidth. I say safely broadcast because this satellite is a new one. We're broadcasting on the 13 East position from a satellite called 13G, which has anti-jamming capabilities using new technologies. Had that not been the case, there would be great danger that Russia could have already started jamming our signal. They've been jamming popular Ukrainian satellite positions since the beginning of the war. So clearly, they have this capability. There's no question about that. But with this new technology, we're able to safely provide a signal that is not, they're not able to jam using these existing technologies. Our package of channels is growing, which is extremely exciting to all of us. As Christoph mentioned, we've got 9 channels, including 3 brand new channels that have never been seen before, essentially created by our project. Now, when I say created by our project, I don't mean that we actually make the content. We're using many of the content producers in this room, as Christoph mentioned, journalists in exile, to essentially put these channels into a broadcast format so that more people can enjoy them through a different form of media. And yeah, thank you to all our great broadcast partners for making this possible, because without you, we wouldn't be here. We have a small post-production team that's helped to create the 3 channels, which include Cordon Live, Svoboda TV, which is a conglomeration of many different media outlets. Christoph mentioned some of them. And Belarus Tomorrow, which is essentially for the Belarus market. We have plans for 2 more channels of our own productions, potentially within the coming weeks. Now, we believe that having such a dynamic mix of independent Russian language channels, as well as Belarus, Moldavian, and Ukrainian, can be like a breath of fresh air to the media landscape in the region. We should understand that Putin's information war has been so successful partially because of the limited nature of the West's response. It's time for us to consolidate our forces and really concentrate on providing an answer to the Kremlin's propaganda onslaught. I know that Svoboda Satellite is an important step in that direction, and I'm honored to be a part of it. Thank you.